Hey, let's take a look at an action figure that is 3 3/4. Now, the reason I'm actually on board with this particular, look at that shiny, ooh, that's pretty. The reason I'm actually definitely on board with this, oh, it got a dent in it. Okay, Gold Armor Bumblebee. I call this one Goldbug. It's called Gold Armor Bumblebee by the company ReAction. Let's see what's else in this particular wave. We got Devastator, Blaster, which I have the 3 3/4 blaster from the Action Masters. I never did finish my sentence. The reason I'm definitely on board with these is because back in the day, I loved Action Masters. Where everybody else is like, they don't transform, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, whatever, they're fun. It doesn't matter if they transform or not. Their sidekicks do. All right, so we have Perceptor, Dirge. My gosh, look at those big wings on his side right here. Blitzwing, that's cool. I'd like to get the Blitzwing personally. I mean, I'd like to get all of these actually because they do remind me of them, except that they're not, honestly, they're not quite as fun. They don't have as much articulation, and their articulation is very stiff and awkward compared to the other ones. We also could get all of these if we're super rich. These things are so expensive. Yeah, I remember when these were like $10, and even then I wouldn't buy them back in the day. I really wanted all the monsters that they made from ReAction. You know, like Dracula and all those, because I had one of those when I was a kid. I had the Wolfman, same size and everything. And then I got the Burger King ones, so it was just a natural progression. I just can't go from $10 to $20. That's just a huge step forward. But, well, we'll see what we got. I think I got this one on clearance for like, or not clearance, but on sale at Christmas around $12. Now, the reason I'm cutting this out is because I really like that art. And I need to figure out a way to steam this off, maybe like you're steaming some nice oysters. Y'all know what I want to eat for dinner. Okay. Slide him out of his little sarcophagus here. He doesn't have any guns. Now, on the picture on the front, he's shown with a... Oh, I was about to say, there we go. His gun is actually taped inside on the bottom of this thing right here. Gotcha. Okay. I just opened another figure. It was taped on the inside shell of the thing. So on the picture, he's got a gun. I was like, he doesn't have a gun. But son of a gun, he does. He has a gun indeed. These don't have very much articulation compared to the Action Masters. I love Action Masters. You got your... Ooh, see, the paint's kind of sticking. Head, it turns her all the way around. And again, in my universe, this is going to be Goldbug. And if you know anything about the Transformers comic book, you know how Goldbug came about. I did watch the cartoons, but the comic book was my canon. It was like, well, the comic book says, like people say, the Bible says. It's like, well, the comic book says this. And when you get arguments, you know, with your friends, I was always going back to the comic books. I'm like, well, I don't care what the cartoon says. The comic book says, thus let it be written, so let it be run. Kill the firstborn and see her. Anyway, that's a Metallica song. Yeah, we got some big old feet there that look pretty good. Overall, it looks really good. I don't like the limited articulation, but I also wouldn't want it to be all janky and loose. He looks pretty good for this scale. Normally, I don't think they're as good. They're definitely not as good as the Action Master version. So I do have a golden, you know, I'll make a separate video for that. I'll compare him and the regular Action Master if I find it. All right. Have a terrific Tuesday. If I'm putting this out on Transformers Tuesday, if I'm putting it out on 3 3/4 Thursday, have a great 3 3/4 Thursday. And I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but hey, let me know if this is one of the ones you got. And is this exactly the same thing as the yellow version, just repainted? Because I suspect it is, but you never know.